guys did a battle rap event? Yeah, man. We did one event. Math Hoffa was one of the main guys who was put in work to organize that. And it was, Math tried to create this battle league called Killers Battle League. We did one event. I don't remember where it was at. I think LES somewhere, something like that. For me, coming as a battle rap fan, it was like the best thing ever. I was so hyped. I'm like, yo, like, here I am watching battle, or here I was watching battles, and now here I am, fast forward a few years later, and I'm actually impacting the culture in a sense by putting together battles. But Vlad looked at it not in the sense of like with a passion, like I want to get into battle rap and help elevate it. He got into it on some, I want to make a quick buck, I want to turn it into an automated money machine. That's the way he thought about it. Oh, really? How so? Pretty much. I mean, all right, so even with booking the battlers for the one event that we had, Vlad paid people so low on the bread. For, like I said, what Vlad TV was and is, you would imagine you about to get paid some bread. One person on the card, to my knowledge, the card consisted of Hands versus Iron Sheik, Big K versus Shotgun Suge, and then it was the main event was Math Hoffa versus T-Rex rematch with a little intermission, and Loaded Lux spit a verse of like, his musical, I think it was a music verse, or he just spit like a freestyle or something. It was fire, that's all I remember. But there was one person didn't get paid nothing. One person got zero, they just did it for the promo. And I think a few other people accepted a payment of like $500. $500. And then the headliner between Math and Rex was only a few bands. And because of that, Math and Rex was like, all right, you gonna pay us this low amount? For most people who know battle rap, y'all know what Math and Rex got in their first battle. Vlad was paying them far less for the rematch than what they got paid in their first battle. Just think about that for a second. Think about that. So that's why Math and Rex, the rematch, instead of it being what it should have been, a 3-round clash, it was a 1-rounder. Still, I ain't gonna lie, it was a good, entertaining 1-rounder, but it should have been a 3-round battle. This was really dope. So Math Hoffa and I, we had a few private conversations, talking about, setting up the battle event and everything. And Math was very thankful and appreciative of the fact that I pretty much set everything in motion to get the rematch between him and versus T-Rex. So he told me straight up, he's like, yo, Mike, look, if I could get Vlad to guarantee, sponsor the battle, whatever words you want to put onto it, to basically guarantee that T-Rex and I get paid 10 bands for this battle, 10 bands or better, $10,000 or more, I will give you, straight up, I will give you a full $1,000, a full stack for all the work you put in to basically make this a reality. So he told me that, I was like, well, I hope you get the bag, my friend. So let's talk. So he and I, I set it up. I said, yo, I'm going to get you to chop it up with Vlad right now. We're going to get you this money, and, I'm going to get this little side piece for myself, because back in the days, I was stressed. My pockets were super shallow. I needed some help. So if you could give me an extra 1,000 cash, we with all that. So I hit him up, like, yo, pull up. Vlad is we're going to be interviewing the game. We were going to the, what was it? The NTV building in Times Square. And I told Math, I said, yo, pull up. We go, got the whip and whatnot. So he came to the office. Vlad had us, hop in this private car. It was Math, Vlad, myself, and one of the OG cameramen named Ellis. And we rode up. We were trying to interview the game, but because Game is, a very high profile celebrity, it took a while for us to be able to be seen and to get the interview. Math and I only stayed, it was still a long time. We stayed for like an hour to an hour and a half tops, but no lie, Vlad and Ellis were posted in the lobby, not even let upstairs or nothing, in the lobby for like 2.5 to 3 hours. And I remember that day, it was snowing crazy. It was like one of those old school New York City blizzards. But while we were in the lobby, Math was trying to finesse the situation to get that bag. So he's like, yo, Vlad, what's up? let me and Rex get this 10K, you heard? Like, he ain't say it like that. Like, Math knows how to speak. He's very well spoken. So he spoke, you know, very businessman etiquette and whatnot, basically inquiring about getting 10,000 for the battle. But Vlad, you know, pretty much with the quickness was like 10,000? No way, no way, no way. You know, there's no way I'm gonna make that back off of YouTube, off of this, off of that. So nah, that's way too much money. And I remember in that moment when I heard Vlad, I knew, like, in my core, I was like, Vlad's gonna dub this. But when I heard Vlad officially, verbally dub it, I was just like my heart was hurt. Because like I said, man, I was popped back in the day. My broke ass needed some help. For real, like $1,000 extra in cash was like $5,000 to $10,000 to me back then. You feel me? Like, that was a lot of money that I really desperately wanted. I was only getting paid $200 base pay salary before you include bonuses and stuff like that. So I needed some help. And I remember Math, like, we looked at each other like in the lobby when he said no, we were like, damn. But we, you know, POP, we held it down, poker face. But when we stepped back outside after, like I said, an hour and a half, we like, chill, we're not trying to wait no longer. We did. I remember me and Math went through the front doors and exited the building. We were like, damn. Like, we was tight. We were tight. I really wanted that bag. I know Math really wanted that bag. But salute to Hoffa anyway for, you know, being cool enough to even offer that as a show of appreciation. I appreciate you for that. Good look. Vlad was just like that, man. He always tried to just save money wherever he could. Always try to save money wherever he could. And that's why you only saw us do one event. Vlad thought he was going to come in to step into the culture of battle rap and, you know, everyone's just going to be flocking in through the doors and he's going to make all this money. And what Vlad wanted to do, and he spoke to Math about it, and Math got on board because he saw the bigger picture of Vlad TV being this big media entity and the potential doors that could open from the association with Vlad. So Vlad wanted to host a battle event. I think it was every single month, if not like every 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. And the way that he pitched the logic of more frequent battles for a lower pay was, he was like, all right, so let's say you take guys who aren't like the top names, a person getting $5,000 per battle, right? But they battle twice. So now they're at $10,000 for the year for battling. But you battle for me, $2,000 per battle, one battle per month. You're making, you know what I'm saying? $24,000 for the year. Yeah, that's the way that Vlad, you know, calculated in his mind. Like, you're making more over a longer period of time, and you're also battling on Vlad TV. It's this big media entity. Everyone's going to watch. You know, that was what he was thinking. But in essence, Vlad was just sticking true to himself of trying to lowball the talent. He lowballed the shit out of me, lowballed everyone on his staff, and then he tried to lowball battle rappers. But Math, like I said, he was thinking of the doors that could open from that, so he was on board with it, you know, just to work with him. And also, sidebar, Math versus Hollow. Math did try to get Hollow to spit a freestyle verse on Vlad. I do think that Vlad, it wasn't, and the thing is, I think Hollow said something about Vlad wasn't gonna pay, and I think that's true because Vlad is cheap as shit, but that wasn't Math. So in that battle of Math versus Hollow, or if it was a face-off or something, I don't remember when he said it, but with Hollow saying that, like, you know, you tried to take away money from me, that wasn't Math. It was just Vlad was just mad cheap. I don't even think Lux got paid. I think Lux just did it all for the promo. Vlad also, when it came down to, this is all just like the general like culture vulture wave, when it came down to releasing the battles, Vlad released them the old Smack way. He saw how Smack used to monetize each and every round. Round 1, round 2, round 3, it wasn't just a full battle. So Vlad thought, I could maximize my views. I can get 1 million on this round, 1 million on that round, 1 million on that round. You know, that's what he was thinking. So he literally saw the Smack model and just full on, you can't copy respect. He copied it. And he didn't get the same respect because people didn't, you know, tune in to watch like that. Also, when it came to ticket sales, he lost a few $1,000s on that one event and he dubbed it. I remember I was trying to plan the second one. I was talking to these beatboxers they're called beat rhymers. Like they rap and do beatboxing simultaneously. It's fire if you've never seen it. So I was talking to them about, you know, getting them on board for, you know, like intermission act and stuff like that at the second event. I had like a few other like lesser known MCs that I was trying to talk to, you know, have like, you know, little performances. And then Vlad just dubbed the whole thing because he didn't make money off of it. Another aspect of Vlad in battle rap when it comes to him just being cheap, he built up a heavy business relationship with Daylight. Daylight used to come to Vlad TV, as everyone knows, all the time, trolling on 10,000,000%. And I was even the person who interviewed Daylight when he made the P. Diddy comments, when he made the comments about T.I., and I think he said something about Chris Brown, about male attraction to them. I'm just gonna put it like that. Super troll, but he knew it would get him views. But I interviewed Daylight, I think, when he dressed as a slave. I interviewed him when he dressed with the headless Daylight. Like, I interviewed him for all that stuff. But Vlad loved Daylight coming because Daylight was giving him views and giving him money. It was kind of like, I don't know if y'all remember the Bobby Shmurda video that dropped when he like was trying out for whatever Sony or whatever entertainment music company it was. And you see him like rapping his stuff in an office, a long desk of all these white, you know, music CEO type of people. And you see Bobby Shmurda get on the table and he's dancing this and this and this and this. And when that video dropped, a lot of people were like, damn, like, yeah, Bobby put on, he performed. But then you just see a black man just acting, you know, looking kind of funny. Even though he performs, he looked kind of funny for just a room, just putting on a black man, putting on entertainment in a room full of white people. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how Vlad was with Daylight. He just was like, yo, entertain the world for me, bro. I'm gonna get money. But even though Daylight put in mad work on Vlad TV, just getting views and stuff like that, there was a KOTD event. I don't remember what event it was, but Vlad wanted to cover it. He didn't want to, again, being the cheap thing, he didn't want to spend money to fly me out there and cover the event. So what he decided he was going to do is he said, yo, Dave, let's get your wife. Your wife, you know, respect to his wife, very attractive woman, very smart, intelligent, all around cool chick. He's like, yo, let's get your wife. She could, you know, do interviews for Vlad TV. We'll get her a microphone. Like, all right, cool, bet. They're excited about it. Vlad waits a little while. He finally tells him like, yo, what the pay is going to be. Vlad paid Daylight's wife to do this KOTD event $100. $100. And I remember Day and his wife both hit me like, yo, Mike, what's good with this? Like, Vlad, like, he's lowballing the shit out of my girl. Like, and for her, she's like, yo, he's lowballing me. Why is he paying me so cheap? And I had to tell him, I said, yo, blessings, y'all. Y'all think I'm over here making crazy guap. Like, nah, Vlad TV has never been that. Vlad is cheap, and this is what Vlad does. So I told her, I said, yo, just ask the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? Ask what you gotta ask. Just get some low content. Get, you know, promote yourself if you want to do that. Get a little, you know, social boost and stuff like that. But I'll try to get you more money if I can, but I can't promise nothing. And if I remember correctly, it was just $100 flat, and that was it. That's how Vlad is. He's just, it's about money or nothing. Money or nothing with that man. And he really showed that to me within battle rap. When I left Vlad TV, how many more battle rap related interviews and media interest was there on the website? You know, he brought on Sue Surf because Sue Surf kind of transcended into the music industry and stuff like that. He might have brought on one or two other people on a couple of occasions, but he gone from battle rap. He been gone. You know what I'm saying? Vlad is about Vlad. How he's always been. Reflecting on the 3+ years that you worked there, bro, do you feel as though you regret the time spent? Good question. I mean, honestly, I'm not going to say I regret it. I can't say I regret it because ultimately I was a battle rap fan and I got to step directly into the world of battle rap media. Like, I was there with the OG battle rap media dudes with 15 Minutes of Fame. Shout out to Heavy Bag. Shout out to Uncle Rob. Hip Hop is Real was at events. OG media person, Mary Jemsky. I don't even know if people in battle rap today know about her. That shit, Hot Sun Live. mad people, like the old school battle rap events where it was like a tight knit group of media people. We was cool. We used to, yo, get this interview, you know what I'm saying? This was media before Jay Black. Jay Black, obviously everyone knows, the biggest media entity in battle rap now. Jay Black, when I was doing battle rap media at Vlad TV, Jay Black was just coming out with his reaction videos, making those funny, like the face videos. And I ain't gonna lie, them joints was mad funny. I used to watch them all the time. I was doing media at Vlad TV before Jay Black was doing media, you know what I'm saying? I started going to a ton of battle rap events. I was going to all the Smack events, bro. I'm talking about back in the days when Black Star, the DVD shop in Harlem, was still open. I was up in there. I was going to the Summer Madnesses, the Gnomes, the Born Legacies. I was going to little PG events, all that stuff. Even like after I left Vlad TV, Smack and Beasley and them, they had me do pay-per-view hostings. Like I hosted a couple of, I think it was Summer Madness, it was like a Summer Madness 5 or something like that. I don't remember. I hosted a Summer Madness and a Gnome, or I hosted 2 Gnomes, something like that. But me and Norbs, you could look that up from back in the day. Norbs and I hosted 2 or 3 Smack URL big events, you know, back when it was in the actual venues and you had crowds going crazy, and not, you know, what it is now with them being in the studio because of, you know, coronavirus. But outside of Smack, I was going to RBE events. I started going to RBE events. I think it was from like their 2nd ever event, or maybe their 3rd event after the league had launched, you know, and I've gone to RBE events over the years. Salute to them for the growth, brick by brick. I went to Trap House events. I went to Queens Flip, Quiet Room events. I went to like small, like hole in the closet type of leagues that aren't even around no more. You feel me? I went to Queen of the Ring events. I went to Queen of the Ring and I saw their growth going from small gyms in the hood in Brooklyn, all the way up to making it to BB King's on 42nd Street before BB King's closed. I actually connected Debo from Queen of the Ring and Babs in Vague to a couple boxing gyms. I was the person who put them on with Willis Ave Boxing Gym in the Bronx. I had them, I didn't have them, but I connected them with the owners of my old gym at John's Gym, and they hosted battles at John's Gym, you know what I'm saying? Oh, also my more current gym, Church Street Boxing Gym, they had hosted an event at Church Street Boxing Gym, again, through me putting them on. Like I was everywhere with battle rap. So the fact that I had an opportunity to step into the world of battle rap and make as much of an impact as I did, I can't say I regret it at all. Of course, I wish I got compensated way better. That's the main thing. And I just wish that me and everyone who worked with me got treated with much more respect, because that was just another thing too. We didn't get paid well, we weren't respected. But ultimately, man, I learned a lot about, you know, how the media goes. I learned stuff about, you know, video editing. I mean, granted, I learned that kind of after I left because I started my own YouTube channel, but I still was around media, you know what I'm saying? So I can't say I regret it. Can't say I regret it. I did a lot of good while I was at Vlad TV. I did a lot of good to help the culture of battle rap elevate. But ultimately, man, Vlad is just Vlad. He's always gonna be Vlad. And what's happening with him now, I feel as though it's, like I said in the beginning, it's long overdue. I just don't know how much is really gonna change, because we live in a world of just distractions. This right here, me talking about this, is a distraction from someone else taking this time to invest in bettering their lives, you know what I'm saying? Technology is the biggest distraction in the world. Our cell phones, everything. And Vlad TV, with all of his interviews, it's a distraction. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to title this and this, that interview. He knows how to put it in ways that's captivating to the eye. He is a person who asks questions that certain other media outlets may not ask, you know, because Vlad, in a sense, has no shame. I don't really know. People are talking about cancel Vlad. Is he really gonna get canceled? Who knows? Who knows? All I know is that if we do see an apology come from him in the future, like my son said, his money's being affected, so he's gonna apologize. Also with Vlad, man, some people can change, but Vlad is just always gonna be Vlad. Period.